Hello, Sunshines, and welcome to Short Game Saturdays. Today, Bann and I are playing By Your Side by Takafumi. If you would like to follow Bann, check out the link to their channel below. This game went on longer than expected, so Bann and I agreed that we needed to split it into two videos. So for the first time, and hopefully the last, we will have a two-parter on Short Game Saturdays. Take control of an unnamed protagonist as she moves into an apartment with her girlfriend. Unlock new clothing, discover new scenes, learn more about this mysterious couple, and most importantly, enjoy life. Warning, this video contains strong language and topics that some may find disturbing. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
Garden. We watered the plants.
Gardening again. You're really getting into it.
Oh, actually, something else has happened. Oh, time to work. Get me a picture of a supermarket.
All right, downtown it is.
Downtown. I go and search for a supermarket. There are multiple to choose from in this area. I may as well take some extra photos. I only got 50. I took extra shit.
Darling.
Somebody got pillows. Pillows!
And you go there.
Oh, it's about the fucking stuffies. What are you doing?
Oh, darling, looky. Ta-da! It's my cuddle collection.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
29, yeah, dames, Nettie, what about, yeah.
Night-night.
The thing is like, I'm not sure when it's gonna trigger a new conversation or not.
Right, yeah. I just feel like sleep and garden is our best options.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like we've seen all the conversations.
You're really getting into it.
Time to work.
Yep.
Give me a picture of some flowers.
Yeah, big park, yada.
How many days is it supposed to be?
Darling.
Yeah, teddy bear thing again, yeah.
Okay.
Night-night.
Well, here's new dialogue.
Oh.
Hey, guess what I read yesterday? A book. Don't actually guess.
What was it?
A book would be surprising considering the
Yeah,
bookshelf.
there's no books on the bookshelf.
It was a short little story called Cat's Ear Girl.
Weird title.
I know, right? But it sounded cute. A planty girl.
So, what was it about?
It'd be hard to not spoil it.
I'm okay with spoilers.
Then it's about a time-traveling girl. She's you.
Oh, sci-fi?
A guy and his wife schedule a vacation, but the guy ends up going alone for reasons. And when he gets there, he meets a strange girl who claims to be from the future.
That's me. Don't tell me it becomes a love story. And he leaves his wife.
Kinda. The two talk for a bit, but then one day the girl stops showing up. After a while, she comes back and tearfully says she can only travel back in time one last time. She never shows up again after that.
They just don't meet again?
Yeah.
Huh, that's a bit underwhelming.
But then when the guy returns home, he notices that his wife owns the same dress that the girl wore.
You were cheating on your wife with your wife. Oh, of course, time travel.
Cool twist, right?
Sure, okay. Ugh.
Okay, so I went to the comment section, and so apparently Violet CLM was having a similar experience to us. This is a baffling experience. I played with a friend, and there was a start to the story, and then we kept looking for an end to the story, and there just didn't seem to be one. Entire conversations kept repeating themselves. Everything seemed off, but without quite enough realization that we were positive it was intentional. And then somebody said, I played this game for 45 minutes for 10 days. Although the presentation GUI, after a while playing it, it did start to get a bit boring, as I had no idea what the actual end goal was. Nor did I know the game had an ending in the first place. Dialogue tended to repeat itself. With the skin tone changes, I kind of wish there was something you could do before the game properly started instead of it being something that you bought. Okay, so even though there's an hour, apparently howlongtobeat.com says that it's an hour long, but there are people who are being like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So
like it is clear there is a story.
yeah, there is. It's just nobody seems to know how long this game is, actually. Because I was trying to figure out how many days there were.
Is there a guide?
Let me look.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna continue cycling through.
Yeah.
Darling.
Yeah, pillows.
Night night. Hmm?
Well, now I can actually get a picture of the museum, which is in the park.
The park for some fucking reason. There's a guy. Oh no, it's not even a guy. It's a wiki for something called Lazoo Light by Mercy, which is not
Darling.
related. So let's
Night
see.
night.
Takafumi by yourself.
I'm at the very least, like, trying to... Like, maybe if I go to the wrong places... I went to a flower shop.
Darling. Night night.
Oh.
Oh, it came at a time of struggle. College had finished, but I had nowhere to go. Finding work was difficult. I began to question my situation. Should I just go home and back to my family? But then what about the money they spent sending me to the city? What about the time and money I put into college? All that for nothing? It's for that reason that I began to understand what a city is. It's a place of convenience. It's a busy land where people gather. It's a world of opportunity. And it's so much more. It is unwelcoming. It is lonely. There's nothing here for me. Except for her. What's wrong? At that moment, I must have looked pathetic. I'm sure my lip was quivering. My eyes must have watered. Darling, don't cry. Do you need a hug? You're getting one anyway. She was welcoming. With her, I was no longer alone. Even if this was all the work of some fairy magic. Could I resist? Could I resist falling in love? I collapsed into the warmth and let it dry my tears. Unnoticed, time passed. At times, we sat in silence. In others, we spoke. Do you think this is what existence amounts to? A tiny world full of terrible people? Even beyond the city, I'm sure it's no different. A beautiful planet turned disgusting.
These cutscenes with her are weird.
Are really fucking weird. Just okay.
In comparison to, like, what she talks about at home.
Right.
Is that what existence amounts to? This girl had told me that she wasn't a person. When I asked why, she simply replied, I refuse.
Okay. You refuse to be a person, or you refuse to answer the question?
What if she's actually an android from the future, and that's why her eyes are so weird?
Okay. That's possible.
Apparently, when she looked in the mirror, she didn't see a human. She saw a human body, human eyes, human hands, but not a human. That's not me.
Okay, that's also not great.
So, I just want you to know
Mm-hmm.
that I looked up to see how many days there were.
Yeah.
There are 50.
Oh. They're really dragging this out.
Yeah, and I can tell you exactly which days have backstory, which days have weird scenes, which days have night scenes and stuff like that. And then the ending scene is on 50, the morning of day 50.
Cool. All right, let's do that.
Yeah, because we can just skip through everything. Okay, so the next backstory day is 15. Are we already on 15?
I don't know. I can't tell until I get out of this.
Okay. Let's go.
Then who are you? Somewhere out there beyond it all. Beyond human. I'm there. Part of me is there. It seems that the only person crazy enough to approach me, the only person crazy enough to become my friend, was a person crazy enough to believe in existence beyond human understanding. So even if I live here now, it's not my life. And even if I die, I won't be dead.
But how do you know that? That was so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like her staring into space and then suddenly looking at you. Fuck
Yep.
that.
Do you want to know? We could find out together.
Never mind then.
That sounded very suicide pacty.
Yeah.
So silly. I'm not gonna test it. I don't have the courage or the energy for that. But I'm right.
Without reason.
With reason, I can't conceive.
I'm not sure why. Maybe it was the warmth she gave or the conviction with which she spoke. But I wanted to believe her. Even if my mind didn't agree. I wanted to believe her.
Cool.
Hey, a new dress.
This is day 15.
Okay, so we're on day 15,
Yeah.
which is the backstory day. And that's backstory 3. The next important day is going to be 17.
Okay.
Hmm? Hmm.
I want to ride the train. Where to? Anywhere. That's not very practical. I just want to go on a journey. The stations around here are kind of boring, don't you think? You're boring. Boring? How so? Well, they're all, city-like. We're in a city. I know. What are they like outside of the city? Cute. Oh, how? There's only 1 or 2 trains for most of the day. And they're small and colorful and surrounded by pretty benches and beautiful trees. Oh. And they travel far across the green fields of the countryside. And all of the village have weirdly spelled names, so it's fun to figure out how to pronounce the destinations. Oh, now I want to ride a village train as well. We spoke about various things. So we could just skip today.
Okay, seagulls, yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada.
Okay, sleep.
Night night.
Garden.
Time to work. Bees! Not the bees!
Okay, sleep.
Night night.
That brings us to the
All right.
17th.
So, 17-day morning. A loud noise comes from the TV. It's music of some kind, though I've never heard anything like this. I look around the room to make sure, but yeah, I'm alone right now. So, who turned on the TV? Your time-traveling wife? Maybe it was left on and I didn't notice. I take a look at the screen. A band is playing to a small audience. A box at the bottom of the screen states the name of the lead singer, Yoshioka Aoi. I've never heard of her, but she seems to be touring the world singing. The size of her audience doesn't seem large enough to justify it. I turn off the TV. Now that I think about it, I've never been one for music. You've never been one for anything. I'm back! Oh, well, welcome back. What are you doing? Just watching TV. By the way. Do you like music? What kind of question is that? A serious one. Darling, everyone likes music. Except for you, you boring shithead. I'm not sure about that. Well, maybe not everyone, but most people. So, well, you know. I don't. I'm bad with genres. That kind of music that plays during wars. What? What on earth does that mean? You know, like White Cliffs of Dover. Oh, the Lynn song? She was like the first idol. Idol? I mean, the first cultural icon. You think? She defined what music was. I guess so. And that's the kind of music you like? It's so beautiful. And depressing. It reminds me of Snow White. Why? Audio quality, I guess. They're from a similar time period.
Huh?
You must be autistic.
Huh? Like, does it mean, like, the music was produced in a similar time period as the movie Snow White?
Yeah. Like the recording.
Interesting.
So, like, this person is just has such a base level comparison.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
basic.
Well, I don't really listen to music.
No?
Nope, not at all.
What if I sing a song?
Would you?
For you?
I'd have to listen, Ronnie.
We'll sing together.
No, I can't do that.
Don't be shy.
Okay, that was it for today. The next one is day 20, so I'm going to go get some water.
Okay.
Get me seagulls!
All right, day 20. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Talk?
It's gonna be at night.
Yeah,
I mean, you can talk if you want to.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah?
we got some mail earlier.
Your parents are dead.
Oh, important mail?
Maybe the sender had your surname.
Oh, I might be right.
Yeah. Where is it? I'll check it out.
On the table.
Thanks. I walk over to the table and look through a small pile of papers. Flicking through them all, I happen upon a signed envelope. The name scribed at the top, atop the seal, is all too familiar one. Ida, my mother.
Hmm.
I open it and skim through the letter. It's a typical update letter, stuff about people in the village and what they're up to. Some words asking about city life, a bit about the news. Nothing particularly interesting, but there's a tinge of nostalgia embedded within the familiar handwriting.
So, how is it?
It's just an update letter. She sends these sometimes.
I see.
I place the letter aside. I can store it somewhere later.
Do you miss her?
Kind of, but not really.
Then does she miss you?
Probably. But she's always been good at staying too busy to think. Like my mom.
How so?
She always volunteers for community activities, and she spends a lot of time getting caught up in fictional worlds of books.
Dog.
Awesome. Yeah.
Doggo.
Doggo?
Doggo.
Where?
2 doggos. Oh my god. I'll send you pics.
Okay.
I just saw movement out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, okay.
There you go. They're just having a chill little time.
Oh, sorry.
Community activities? It sounds nice, village life.
It'd suit you.
What kinds of books does she read?
Typical mom stuff. She likes romance stories mostly, and books with inspiring female leads. When she was younger, she really liked this one book. My gran, her mom, she used to read it to her when she was a child. So when I was born, she really wanted to name me after it. Anne, if I was female. Edward, if I were male. Of course, my dad wasn't fond of either.
The classic name discussions. That must be a hard thing to decide on.
Oh, if you had a kid, what would you name it?
That was not our character.
Oh, if you had a kid, what would you name it?
I really can't imagine having a kid. Me neither.
Aw, come on. What if we woke up tomorrow and there was a baby between us?
I'd be
I would
worried.
be asking a lot of questions. I'd question reality.
And then give the baby a name. So what would you name it?
I never really thought about this kind of thing before.
Never?
Never.
Fine, then I'll tell you mine. She gets close and whispers a name into my ear. What do you think? I think you just didn't want to come up with fucking names for this story. Rejected. Why? We're not naming them that. Now we're like parents to our fictional child. So what's your family like? Any interesting stories? A figment of your imagination. Me? Yeah, come on, spill the beans.
We're living
What?
together, and I've never asked about your parents or your
Yeah.
family.
This is... I prefer my beans unsplit. Mom, Dad, anything? I was created by a fairy just so that you wouldn't be lonely. Then... I have like an older sister. Like an older sister.
Was it Yuan? Did she turn you into a person?
Oh, you did? She's why I'm here today. She made me who I am.
Quite
Yuan turned you
literally.
into a person.
And your parents didn't? Shush you. What was she like? Oh, you know, red hair, green tunic, red skirt.
Totally not a picture in the background.
Totally not a picture in the background. Mature. Classic older sister material. No, not that kind of mature. Like a grumpy old lady.
Maybe not Yuan. Seriously?
She had charisma and she was funny, but she always had bags under her.
I mean, maybe
Rude.
Yuan, considering
Yeah,
how
maybe. I've been trying to get this person to fucking love somebody for like 10 years.
And she always looked very, very tired. But she was inspiring.
What did she do? Did she have a stressful job or something?
Watching after your ass. She traveled.
What kind of job is that?
I don't know. She went from place to place meeting new people and learning new things. She taught me a lot about the world. It's like before when I didn't realize how big it was. There were more people and places out there than I can imagine.
That's right. You've always been a city girl.
Technically, I've always been a fairy. So the stories
Technically,
that...
I've always been a flower.
Yeah. So the stories that she would tell me, they let me imagine a world beyond my own. I realized that my existence was just a small part of something more. That there was something for me to find.
She sounds nice.
Yeah, she was.
Was. So, role reversal. Do you miss her?
Question thief. I do sometimes, but...
But?
You're here. When I look at you, I feel warmth. Something I can't describe. It fills me up entirely. Every dream and desire. That's what I see when I look at you. How could I ever miss anyone when everything I need is right here?
Codependency!
You're blushing. No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
You've already stolen my heart. You don't need to keep doing it.
I've got to make sure I've got everything. Your heart, your lungs, your kidney, the other kidney.
You did, but there's nothing left.
What about your spleen? Really?
It's true.
Prove it.
How? Give me your stomach.
Tell me you love me.
I do that all the time. I love you.
Then kiss me. Kiss me, you fool!
Okay, maybe we don't do that all the time.
So shy. Come. Fine, but don't try to suffocate me this time. I never try to do that. Not intentionally. I'm just a flower. I don't know how humans work.
Sure you don't.
Kissy time.
You,
Wah!
you surprised me. You knew it was coming, champ. Anyway, there's your proof.
But I initiated it. You need to initiate.
Then,
We've already kissed. The next task is harder.
when did this become such a large quest?
Ask me on a date.
Oh, easy. Let's go out together. Want to see a movie? We already live together.
Too casual.
But that's how I always do it.
How about you ask me to marry you? You're blushing again.
No, I'm not.
I was joking, though.
Were you? Don't shock me like that.
But I wouldn't say no.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. He's so shy. I spent the rest of my morning dizzy from blushing so much. Time to work.
Darling.
Look what I. Okay, I guess it was a morning.
Okay.
It told me it was a morning one and not. Or it told me it was a night one and not a morning one. So.
Yeah.
What time is it? When did I fall asleep?
I think this is the evening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think it was only for a moment. I can feel the exhaustion clamping down on my head. Right, I should go to bed.
Darling?
Are you okay?
You look super creepy.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
You look tired. Just like my sister.
Well, it is late.
Come. You can rest in my arms.
Oh, I see. You're looking for an excuse to snuggle.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Huggy.
Even if I don't tell her that I'm tired, she knows. She pays more attention to me than I do to anything. Of course she'd know. I gently pet her head. Thanks. She really is perfect. I wouldn't mind sleeping like this. Pants or shorts or a short skirt, something.
Alright, when's the next event?
It is. I'm double checking. It is the 25th, and it's a night. It's a morning scene. Ooh, fancy.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. It's not like she goes outside.
They did that thing that they did in that other visual novel that
As we know it.
As We Know It did, where it just really...
It's padded for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to go through 50 days of this shit?
Night.
Like, at least with As We Know It was only 12 days, but it was like 7 of those days were nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it wasn't 12 days. It was like 7 days. No, it was longer. It was 7 days over the course of a month. So it was like 28 days. So it was half of what this is. And we could have ended this story a
Oh,
million
an
times over.
event.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even realize.
Is something wrong?
Are my thoughts that transparent?
I'm with you every day. I can read you like a book.
Oh, really? Then what am I thinking right now?
You're thinking that I have the best girlfriend in the world, or something like that.
True, but no.
No. Then what were you thinking?
I was thinking, is pink hair natural? No.
What's with that? Do you not like pink?
No, it's actually kind of my favorite color.
Only because of her.
Yeah.
So girly.
Shh, don't tell anyone else.
Roger.
But yeah, do you diet or something? You should know this. Like, why don't you know this stuff?
You've never noticed?
Nuh-uh.
Well, my natural hair color is actually black.
Oh shit, that's actually really hard to get to pink like that.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, damn.
For real. That's like serious shit. I can't imagine that at all.
Oops.
I know, right? Well, it started off black, but it faded into a slight brown at some point.
Because of the dye?
Before that,
I see. So why do you dye it?
that's a secret.
Come on, give me the dark history behind the pink hair dye routine.
You'll find out one day.
I bet you're you on.
It's the
No, well,
it's the faded blood of my enemies.
My super serious pink hair dye story. It'll be super thrilling.
I bet it will.
Look forward to it.
Okay, 25th.
Yay, so there should be a scene this morning. It was with her support that I found myself a job. It was with a job that I was able to support her. We helped each other along. I was never quite sure if she liked me. She would appear out of nowhere and ask for my company. That sounds like she likes you. Her eyes would curve with affection when she looked at me. But I couldn't understand it. Did she really like me? Oh my god, you are such a lesbian.
Does she like me? I like you. I have no clue if she likes me.
Yeah, she can't possibly like me.
I
Oh
like
my
you.
god, I made that
Yeah.
joke.
Of course she'd answer as such.
I love you. I was made for you.
She spoke with such sincerity.
I was literally made for you. I want to be with you forever. That's the only thing I ever have been told to desire.
Sometimes it even seemed like maybe she was clinging to me. A little bit. I noticed that whenever she spoke about our relationship, her sentence would end in a questioning manner.
We'll stay like this forever, right? Because I will literally die if you do not love me.
As if she were asking for affirmation. I would have reaffirmed my affection over and over, but nothing would change. I'd always sensed that worry in her heart. And I myself would continue to doubt her love for me. Then I'll prove it.
But how?
I'll save up all this money, day by day, week by week. And one day I'll have enough to buy a house. Maybe only a small one, but maybe just an apartment. But that way we can be together.
Really?
For the first time since we met, I saw her crying.
You'd really do that? You'd be with me? Those tears contained more emotion than I could ever understand.
Is it because you're boring?
Contained, yeah, it's because you're boring. Contained more emotion. It's okay with you. I want to be with you. It's more than okay. I literally have no other desire. Well, I'll save up too. We'll buy a cute house. Yeah, with a pretty garden. And we'll live together. And never ever talk about anything about ourselves. That was when we decided our future. Forever. Yeah, forever. Oops. And she looks like she's ready to go clubbing.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, it's the same convo. Okay.
All right.
Flowers.
Flowers.
Darling.
Oh yeah, we have
What do you
this
think
one.
of? Yeah.
Night night.
All right, when's the next event?
We're supposed to interact either today or tomorrow. It just says interact after day 26.
All right.
Do you want to? Looky, it's a deck of cards. Want to play fish? Fish? Why that? It's the best card game. You think? You don't like fish? I don't hate it. But it's not the first game that comes to mind.
Strip
But
poker.
it's not the first game. It's not the first game that comes to mind. Then what should we play? Poker. Poker? We just be playing heads up. We just be playing heads up. You'd lose anyway. As if.
Oops.
Old maid then. Oh wow, I haven't played that one in ages. What kind of card games do you like then? It's kind of awkward to talk about. Is
Yu-Gi-Oh.
it? What do you mean? It's shithead.
I have no idea what that.
I don't either. What kind of game is that? It's a good one. You, actually the rules are kind of complicated. Will you teach me? Of course. I'll be winning in no time. We spoke about various things. Okay, that was a random interaction. So maybe interact tonight.
Okay.
Darling.
Nope, it's the teddy
Oh,
bears.
okay. So it's tomorrow. We interact tomorrow.
Night night. Darling.
Sit
Nope.
closer.
Hair.
Oh, hair. All right. Well, I guess it doesn't exist.
Bout.
Boats. Where could there possibly be boats?
Darling.
Okay. The next one is before we sleep. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we should save some money. We're already putting some aside for the house.
You should have told me that before I bought you all those clothes.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
I know, but we always talk about what kind of trips we could go on together. Maybe it would be nice to save for that. I see. Honestly, I don't really want to live here. I don't mean the apartment. I like that. But
The city?
how'd you guess?
I wonder.
But maybe we could have a look around? Like an actual look around?
How do you mean?
Leave the fucking house? We could go on a trip across the country. And take lots of photos of the places we like. And then maybe in the process we'll find somewhere to stay. Somewhere nice and comfy. Where we can relax more.
We might have to save a lot of money for that.
It's okay though,
Because?
we can also forge business relationships.
What? Outside of the city?
Mm-hmm.
How would that even work with the distance?
Well, we don't have to rush. But in maybe 10 years or so, there'll be better methods of communication.
You think?
Maybe, and then we can set up contacts for work.
That sounds pretty fantastical.
I have a fucking laptop. I'm being serious. Just think, you could be a wedding photographer, a village contest photographer, or
A photographer, like I already am.
but the income rate of your current job won't last, will it?
No, you're right. I need to think about my future. There's thousands of dollars in wedding photography, but you also have to deal with like the worst people on earth.
Photograph things. Traveling and photography go perfect together.
Maybe.
Then how about this? The next time you visit your family, we can go together and do a test run.
Visit my family? I don't really know if, well, I don't know if I'll be doing that this year.
You'll go one day though, right? I want to see it. Where you grew up.
I'll think about it. I have to come out to my parents first. And then maybe I'll find some old family photos, and then maybe
Baby darling photos.
I see. This is all an excuse to get pictures of you.
No, it's not. Not entirely, at least.
So you admit it.
But you don't let me take pictures of you.
I don't?
It'd be nice to have a picture of you.
You see me every day, though.
Even so, just one photo?
And then I can off you.
Yeah. I guess I'm not used to avoiding people. I got so used to avoiding people.
Fine.
Fine. We'll do this trip thing next time. Next time I visit my daughter.
Yay! And you'll let me take a photo of you.
Oh, no to that.
Why not?
I only say yes to one thing at a time. I don't want to make you greedy.
What's wrong with being greedy?
Gold digger. It's one of the deadly sins, you know.
That's fine. Death by greed sounds nice.
As far as methods of dying go, that does sound nice. But don't do that.
Actually, isn't there a circle in hell for people with the sin of greed?
Yeah, there's a circle for everything.
What was the circle for greed like in terms of punishment?
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask the Catholic.
The Catholic?
A Catholic.
Oh, okay, I heard the Catholic, and I'm like, is there just someone in your community that all of you just refer to as the Catholic?
I mean, honestly, there probably is, but I don't know who they are.
You just go around shouting for it.
Yeah. I need a Catholic!
Okay, time to die of greed. Eh? Hug me. Hug me to death.
That's your greedy death. Death by hug.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take all of your hugs until they suffocate me.
I'm not gonna hug you for that long. My arms get tired.
Aw, you wouldn't.
I mean, if you're really die, of course not. If you die, I won't be able to get any return hugs.
So that's how it is. Ultimately, greed fights off greed.
Okay, let's not get into philosophical discussion before bed. I don't want to be stuck thinking to myself all night.
I could always hug you to sleep.
No, thank you. After the suffocation talk, I think I'm going to say no to that.
Boo, fine, we'll kiss instead.
I'd die even quicker.
I died too, so it's fine. Our lives are linked.
How is that fine?
We'll go be kissy spirits. Kiss spirits.
As cute as that sounds, no way. Not unless we both get very old or terminally ill.
So there's a chance.
Yep, survive long enough to reach that goal.
I'll try my best.
This is it.
My new life goal.
Well, that conversation went down a weird path.
We have a death pact. It came to the natural conclusion of all our conversations. Hugs.
Speaking of, want to go to bed now?
How could I say no?
Night-night.
Okay, here we are. 30.
Yeah. It should be a night scene.
Okay, just in case I'll talk in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Ducks.
Looks.
Darling.
We should get some.
Really? Did you like? Oh, here we go. What are you doing?
My hair keeps tickling my nose.
It's all those curls.
I wish I had hair like yours.
My hair isn't perfect either.
But you can lay in bed comfortably.
For a bit, but if I lay down too long, it gets all warm and itchy, and then I have to wash it. And then it gets dirty really quickly.
You have hair problems too, then.
And on sunny days, it absorbs all that heat. But yours is so light and fluffy.
You sound like a chef describing a potato.
Now for the taste test.
Don't eat my hair.
It's not often we reverse roles like this.
Because you're too shy to tease me.
You're too romantic to be teased.
What is that supposed to mean?
Look, like this. If the bed isn't comfortable enough, you can sleep in my arms.
I can't? Yay!
See?
Huggy.
The teasing didn't work at all.
It worked. Now I'm feeling lovey-dovey.
I guess that's good enough for me. Good.
Cool.
Panties.
Boats. At the park.
Remember, you're in an old boat in the museum here, so I should check it out.
Peekaboo!
Oh, Ulan, don't scare me like that.
What you doing?
Just finishing up with work, you?
Sam, wanna walk back together? Okay, sure. I'll stick to flying, though.
Hang on, you work? When did you get a job?
I don't.
Why did you say same then?
Isn't that how humans converse?
In the right context.
Close enough.
Maybe one day you'll have this communication thing figured out.
Hey, a fairy's strongest trait is their ability to communicate.
Pierogi! Sir! Come here. I'm gonna hold you. Oh, wait, nope, that's a bad idea. Here. Okay. Really, I find that hard to believe.
Oh.
Are you done? Leave her alone. Nope, keep going. Go, out. Go, out. Oh, why are you so cute? Get out of here.
Ah, you don't know about our magic.
Like the fake magic you put on my camera?
No, we have real magic too.
Nope, I don't believe you.
Rude. Don't underestimate a fairy.
Didn't your parents ever teach you not to cry wolf?
As if I remember what happened that many years ago.
Wait, you don't remember your parents?
I do. Kinda, but not really.
How short term is your memory?
A couple 100 years.
Mm.
Hey, I'm much older than you.
Right.
It's true. I'm hundreds of years old, probably.
Probably?
It's easy to lose track.
You're actually not a kid. No, I'm a fucking fairy.
You thought I was a child this entire time?
Well, yeah.
The fact that I haven't aged a day since we met didn't clue you in?
Now that you mention it.
Dumbass.
Yep.
You humans.
Hey, don't put it out like that. I'm not an example of all humanity. There's many people way smarter than I am.
I know, you're friendly.
And stupid. Is that a compliment to me or an insult to humanity?
Both. Yes.
Okay, nice answer.
You know, when I was young, this world was very different.
How so?
You humans were not a new sight, but you were a far cry from conquerors of the planet.
You're that old?
Yep, back then, well, there used to be so many of us. Now there's just me and your girlfriend. So many fairies across the world. Some days I would sit upon a tree branch or fly out towards the sun, and I would hear them. Millions of lives, all of them so different. That's our magic, the ability to connect with life.
So that's your ability to communicate? But
now the world is human. Only that. Us fairies hardly belong here. There's no space for us anymore. Like the birds or the reptiles, the fish, the mammals, even the bugs. None of us belong here anymore.
I wouldn't put it like that.
We're dying. Just take a look.
Don't start shit, Pierogi.
Sometimes I try. I fly out to nature and I sit upon a leaf. I don't hear them anymore. Instead, I hear screaming.
Oh,
That's
good.
lovely.
And 8 billion humans.
Wow.
I could not live in a world like that. I see.
That's why we all move to the cities, to depend on the abundance of humanity. Abundance taken from our own homes. Yay! But at least there's some kindness out there. Like you. That's why I gave you a girlfriend. So even if the planet dies, I'll be glad to have met you.
Wow, dark.
Yeah, seriously. What are you doing, Fergie?
There's some solace in that.
Even if the planet dies?
Don't worry about it. It's not that bad yet.
Yet.
And there are other planets to move to. Won't be an end for humans. Just all the creatures that can't go with you.
And the fairies?
Will be dead. Very dead.
You on?
Ah, this is my stop. Time to split.
I'm gonna be dead. Bye.
Yep. The fairy flies off into the trees. I wonder if fairies can cry.
I think I'd be a little more concerned than that.
Yeah.
We're just like, sounds like this bitch should have like a good cry session, and then we're like,
Yeah.
time to go home.
Yeah. I turn my attention to the street and lean home. That bitch should get some therapy. The sight of a pink-haired girl tending to her flowers comes to mind. I wonder, how would she respond to this kind of conversation?
All things die.
There's the part of me that's beyond.
Yeah.
Darling.
Nope. Okay. Nothing new.
Night night.
The next day is 40.
40? Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So this is a nighttime scene.
Just in
So
So
case.
basically,
Darling.
Isn't she cool?
a TV program. What is it?
A dancing show. Look at her.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we've done this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boats.
Boats. Give me some boats. We're out of boats.
Darling.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
We say we'll be like this forever,
Hmm?
but well,
Darling?
We're all going to die.
we'll move into an actual house eventually.
darling, you're blushing.
Shh, I'm not.
I'll get one. A house.
I was thinking.
Hmm.
Maybe we should move away from here, away from the city.
Oh, you've decided?
You've never seen the countryside, right?
You're worried about me.
You'd prefer that, right? Moving somewhere else.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
The city isn't for me either. Besides, my job won't pay this well forever. The world would catch up to me.
Oh, but do you have work planned? We haven't had a look yet.
What do you do?
But yeah, you haven't done shit, lady. That's exactly it. To the west of here is a garden.
A garden?
It'd be a perfect place for you to work. A pretty field of plants and flowers. Plus, they love their local newspapers in the countryside. I'd be able to find a job there. It wouldn't pay as well. Life wouldn't be as convenient. But it'd be
Relaxing.
exactly. Think of it like early retirement.
Very early retirement.
Most of the people out there are old couples who have retired anyway. We'd fit in well.
Let's become an old couple as well.
And we'll be able to get a pet.
Oh, like what? Birdie? Kitten?
Whatever we want.
Really? How about...
Wait, no wild animals.
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
Aw,
But if a wild animal decides it likes our house, like a bear, maybe it decides to visit us frequently, I wouldn't say no to that.
You might say no if it's a bear.
Yeah, you might say no if it's a bear.
all the cute with none of the responsibility.
Exactly.
That's my treatment towards dogs.
Sounds nice.
So you come with me?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I was worried you'd say no.
Surely it's scary to leave somewhere you've always been.
Me.
Darling,
Am I wrong?
whenever you want to go, I'll come with you. It's not like I have a job. Wherever you are is wherever I want to be. Like, I seriously have no connections here whatsoever. I'd only be scared if you weren't there.
Stop being so cute.
It's the codependency.
I wouldn't leave without you.
Thanks, darling.
All right.
Bruh. No, I guess it's not. Interact after day 44. Okay.
Oh. Okay, talk.
Hmm?
Oh, it's the train
Oh.
thing.
Okay, so it's after work.
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
Darling.
Watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
The news. I don't know why you watch this.
Neither do I. It's all protest and rioting and anger nowadays.
At least big protests are for the righteous reasons.
Anyone who thinks righteousness exists in anger is wrong.
Alright, you can staffu with that shit.
Uh-huh.
You think? I'm not sure I generalize everyone that heavily.
There must be
just causes out there.
Mm-hmm.
Considering when this was made, yeah.
Of course, but negativity breeds negativity. People shouldn't respond like that. It's a spiral that turns people into monsters.
That is an overgeneralization of stuff, and you are absolutely not on the right side of history for saying shit.
At this point, the word monster is a synonym for a human who thinks they're doing something right.
No, it's for a Republican. That's just how TV works. They feed off of that stuff. In reality, the world isn't like that.
I hope that's true.
How often does that kind of stuff affect our daily life?
Hmm.
If it's working properly, it should affect you.
Never.
Then it's not working properly.
Yeah, it is not working properly. So shit's not getting done. Exactly. So it can't be as big a problem as the news makes it out to be. Wow!
Hmm?
Jesus Christ. Tell me you missed the point without telling me you missed the point.
Well,
Really?
I mean, the news really does blow it out of proportion. Exaggeration and extremity are marketable, but a market requires a stable society.
Well, yeah, I will say that this person is aware, though, like the creator, obviously, because this isn't the
Yeah.
bundle for racial justice.
Yeah,
So they are
it is.
aware. It's just the characters have a shitty opinion.
Right. They wouldn't be marketing if the market was failing. Yeah, they would.
But some people will see this and take it seriously.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get angry and react.
And then we'll get angry at them?
Maybe.
Act with awareness and it'll be fine.
Eh.
You can't reason with some people. Like,
I wonder why we had to be human.
I wonder that a lot, actually.
Why did we end up like this?
So we can comfortably hug. Chimpanzees can hug.
Darling, I'm having a serious moment.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Insert that meme of, like, the, Garrick being like, I don't know how to comfort you right now, so want a sarcastic comment instead or something like that.
Yeah.
Aw, I filled my darling's head with nothing but cuddles. It's all my fault.
I'm okay with that.
So am I.
Night
All right, the
night.
last one is 50.
Alright.
Okay, so we have 140 relationship, so talk to her. I think we get a new scene.
Okay.
Darling, I'm tired.
Oh, then go to sleep.
But I want snuggles.
Oh, then I'll come to bed with you.
Darling, I'm so needy. It's fine. We can snuggle here.
Your back will ache if we don't go to bed.
We snuggle now. It's fine.
But we might get a cold if we fall asleep here.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's definitely falling asleep.
My darling.
She's already dreaming.
Oh,
I wish I could fall asleep that easily.
Me too.
Be a flower.
love you.
I love you too. Come on, Sydney. Let's go to bed. Son of the father! Once upon a time, I saved a fairy. Her inhuman nature and the lack of understanding that came with it led to the curse that changed her life. That was the day I vowed to never photograph another human. But eventually the fairy's magic came into play, and the soulmate that I planned to avoid came to me.
This is it. It's perfect. Darling, it's our new apartment. Come on, let's go inside.
There's a balcony.
For the planties.
It's pretty exciting. I'm scared to step inside.
Right? Here, take my hand. We can go in together.
Hand in hand, we took our first step inside the apartment. That was the step that changed my future.
Let's stay this way forever, okay?
A long, never-ending future. As the days passed, I began to wonder, was the fairy Uan truly capable of such magic?
Of course not. I'm not a miracle worker.
So it seemed there was no such thing as magic to find your soulmate. And yet, I still found mine. She has no arms! As if out of nowhere, she appeared. And whenever things seemed to go wrong for me, she reappeared. Every time without fail, like a guardian angel. Always there to help me, without asking for anything else. Except for my love. I never quite understood who she was, or what she was. She once told me she wasn't a human.
This
She's a
bit's
flower.
dead.
Then she looked in the mirror, and she didn't see herself. Even she didn't understand her own nature. She never spoke about her past. I'm not even sure if she had one. She's a flower! Maybe she only began to exist on the day we met. At least, that's the idea she spoke of. Codependency!
The life I'm currently living didn't begin until I found you.
I'm not sure how literal she was being. Maybe her life changed so much it no longer recognizable. Maybe she had changed so much she stopped recognizing herself. During these days of living together, I stumbled upon a strange shop. It was full of technology beyond modern.
Oh, finally we're doing a callback to that.
Seriously. Like my camera or TV. Strangely, advanced devices.
A man running the shop told me about mysterious people named catchers. This stuff is all grabbed, you see, plucked from a place beyond. Sometimes, for the lucky folk, the future appears to them, sends them stuff. Other conversations came to mind. A story about a girl named Catsier. An unknown television that came out of nowhere. An affinity for stories such as Alice. And knowledge of a portable computer far beyond current technology. Maybe I was a catcher. Maybe that's why I have the camera and the TV. And maybe that's why I have her. Sometimes her eyes would pass over reality, as if she was staring at a world I couldn't see. I used to be a flower. Then when she returned to me, her eyes would look strange. As if she had seen something no one can only accept. As if the place she was at now, by my side, was a bastion from existence itself. Her words were always so happy. Except when they weren't. But something about her was angry. No, something beyond angry. She would ask for reaffirmation constantly. I wanted to support her. After living with her for so long, I began to recognize all of these things about her. Things that I can't quite understand. And honestly, it makes me want to spend more time with her. I want to understand her. One day I will. Will I ask her what her eyes see, for her history and for her pain? But I won't ask her today. I won't ask tomorrow. I won't ask for as long as we're together. But when the fuck are you gonna ask? Because when she's with me, when she looks at me, she seems so happy. I don't want to lose that.
Alright then.
I'll never take that away from her. That's not a healthy relationship. I'll keep it alive forever. The place where she can smile. By my side.
Name drop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Thanks
my
for
God.
playing. Jesus Christ. One person. 1 month. 1 month? Oh, she made it in 1 month.
That was so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
That was such an anticlimactic ending for, like, all the kind of intrigue it was providing.
Right.
Anyways, I'm done.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you for joining us for Short Game Saturdays as we played By Your Side by Takafumi. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll know when a new episode drops. Also, stop on by our completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. I promise we don't bite that hard. Please refrain from any hate toward us or the game developers. The devs worked really hard to make this game happen and they deserve our support. Because anyone who just wants to have a fairy girlfriend deserves all the support. That's all for now, folks, and we'll see you next time.